When she needed protection the most, the person she trusted most wasn't there. This is Emily Carter's story. At 38 years old and 8 months pregnant, she was in the heart of the nesting phase. All her energy was focused on building a safe, perfect world for the baby girl growing inside her. She washed tiny clothes, she assembled the crib, and she dreamed of the life they would have together. Her husband, James, seemed stressed, but she just assumed it was the pressure of becoming a father. The discovery wasn't dramatic like in the movies. There was no hidden letter or a frantic phone call. It was just a notification that flashed on a shared tablet. A message meant for someone else, a few lines, a hotel. A time. In that instant, the world didn't slow down, it just stopped. James confessed immediately. He said it was a one-time thing, a terrible mistake. He was overwhelmed, terrified of the responsibility, scared of failing them. He wasn't trying to leave her, he was trying to escape himself. But his escape route led him straight through the center of her trust, leaving a giant hole where their future used to be. The betrayal wasn't just in the act itself, it was in the timing. Betrayal during pregnancy steals more than just fidelity. It steals your sanctuary. Emily's body, already working so hard to create life, now had to build armor against a threat from within her own home. The very person who was supposed to be her harbor had become the storm. There was no screaming, no throwing things. Just a profound, chilling quiet as the truth settled in. The real question wasn't why did he do it? It was, when I was at my most vulnerable, why did the person I relied on choose to disappear? How do you rebuild a foundation when you're standing on rubble, holding a new life in your hands? Emily didn't make a big decision right away. Instead, she made space. She told James to sleep in the guest room. She turned off her phone. She cancelled the baby shower. She simply allowed herself to not know the answer. She refused the pressure to be the understanding wife or the righteous victim. She was just a woman, wounded and pregnant, who needed to feel safe in her own skin again. Her healing started with a single, radical question she asked not to James, but to herself. What do I need to feel safe right now? The answers were small, physical things that were entirely within her control. She needed clean sheets. She needed to hear her mother's voice on the phone. She needed to sit in the nursery and feel her baby kick. A constant, stubborn reminder that life was continuing inside her. She started setting boundaries, not as punishments, but as lifelines. James could come to doctor's appointments, but he couldn't touch her belly without asking. They could discuss logistics, but she would not be the one to soothe his guilt. For the first time, she prioritized her own emotional safety over the comfort of their marriage. She was learning that forgiveness and reconciliation were two different countries, and she wasn't sure if she had a passport to either one. The story doesn't end with a grand reunion or a dramatic divorce. It ends in a quiet living room. Weeks later, Emily sits with her hands resting on her full belly, feeling the rhythmic hiccups of her daughter. James sits across from her, his own pain clear on his face. just waiting. She looks at him, and for the first time, she doesn't see a monster or a soulmate. She sees a flawed, frightened man who broke something precious. She finally speaks into the silence, her voice calm and clear. "I don't know what happens next. I don't know if we stay or if we go, but I know I need time to find out. And that has to be okay. It isn't an ending. It's a pause, a sacred, necessary space where the only commitment she's making is to her own healing and to the new life that depends on her." The lesson here is that after a profound betrayal, we often rush to make a decision: stay or leave, forgive or forget. But some wounds are too deep for quick fixes. True strength is sometimes found not in choosing a path, but in allowing yourself to stand still until the dust settles and you can see which way your own soul needs to walk. The most important commitment you can ever make is to your own safety, especially when someone else has made the world feel unsafe. If Emily's story of navigating impossible pain resonates with you, perhaps share it with someone who might need to hear it. Sometimes the greatest comfort is just knowing we aren't alone in our quietest struggles. Thank you for watching.